All right. Hello, everybody. I'm having to hold this because this tripod won't go all the way up. So I wanted to share my Santa Claus collection first, and then I'll cover the camera and turn around and we'll decorate the tree. The wreath you see I made last year in one of Mary's hops, and it's on my channel, and I think I've added it to my Christmas making video playlist. So you might want to check that out. I forgot to turn autofocus off. But I collect Santas. So I thought I would just kind of scroll over them real quick. So if we go back to the right here, that's my little Santa Claus collection. Each year, I try to add a new one. And lately, I've been leaning more toward the woodland Santa bits. So I like the woodland Santas, the ones with the fur and the burlap and that kind of thing. The tree you see there is something I made, and I think it's also in my Christmas making playlist. It's made out of ribbon and a styrofoam cone. Hi, Janet. So let me cover you guys up. Oh, can't see. I haven't cleaned the whole room yet. That's why you can't see. All right. And tree. So I've got quite the setup here. That door goes out to the catio. For anybody that doesn't know, I just pulled my speaker off. We turned our porch into a catio so the cats can go out there. Let me pick the blue snowball back up. I can't move the laptop, so I'm going to have to just do my best. And because we have cats, I'm going to focus on non-breakable ornaments. So hi, Janet. Hi, Mary. And let me get rid of the autofocus. And the sun's going to hit that door. I hadn't thought of that when I was setting this up. Let's see. Give me just a second, guys. Camera controls, turn off autofocus. And we might come in just a little bit so we don't get quite so much of the background here. Come on. This is hard to do when you're not set up at a desk. All right. So I thought I would share decorating our tree a little bit. It's not going to get the entire tree. And the good thing about this Christmas tree is, look, it's colored lights. And then with a hit of the button, it'll switch between colors and white lights, or I can hit the button again, and it's white lights. So Scott said, let's do color lights this year. So let me hit it one more time and put the colored lights back on, but at the hit of a button, which I thought was cool. So the first things, I pull this little girl out every year. Somebody sent me this card one Christmas, and I just use it as a display. Pull the sides. Watch what happens. She catches Santa. He's hung up his coat. He's sleeping in the chair. So I've got that little thing I pull out. I'm going to put it over here with my bobble-headed snowman that bobbles. And then, let's see. These were made by Sharon Lombard in 2019. I don't have hangers on them, but she made me some little Nomi tags that I was going to turn into ornaments. So we'll hang those on. Let me see. I think I kept some of the little green hanger thingamabobs here. So I got a couple of those. And I'll just put that in her ribbon at the back here maybe. Or not. Let's see. Where can I put it through the tag? And then I can use that as an ornament, except it's backwards. Can I turn this? Yeah, there we go. Do that again. So how's everybody doing today? My thoughts have been with Lisa and her family, of course. And I just got back from the vet with Greg's cat, Sally. I need to blow the chat up a little bit. Let me see. Control plus, control plus, control plus. There we go. Now I can read it from a distance. So hi, Barbara Clark. Hi, Mary. Hi, Janet. So I'll put this little gnome over here. And then one year we did, let's see what it was. Kendra made me this one. It's from 2019. We did gingerbread houses. Do y'all remember the gingerbread houses? So I found all my gingerbread houses. And these won't break. This one's from Journey. I should have known that because it's all sewn. And then this one was from Holly. We'll just hang those on here. And that one's got stained glass in the top of it that Holly did. She did something cool on hers that I hadn't seen until just now. We'll put Kendra's up here because its hanger's awful pretty. And then we've got some more. All right, this one needs a hanger, but this one's from Barb Fillion. That's why I grabbed these hangers out, because I knew I'd come across something that needed a hanger. Wish I could bring that computer closer where I could see it. I wonder if I could move it. No, I'll jerk the camera. Let's see if I can get this. So I had a long conversation with the vet, and I've got some hard talking to do to Greg because he's going to have to make a hard decision in about 4 weeks. Lucia McGill sent this one. It's got lots of dimension on it. Put some at the back. That's a question for you, the chat. Do you worry about decorating the back of your tree, or do you do just the side that's showing? All right, this one from Beth. Oh, it's got the believe is bent up. And she's got a little felted gingerbread man that she made hanging off from it. That's awful cute. I'm on a Dell computer, but I thought that's something every computer did, was Control Plus would increase the size of stuff. Of course, when it makes the words bigger, it shrinks the screen area. Just an FYI. And let's see. I think this is the one I made. Yeah. Yep. Said I swapped with Beth, Journey, and Lucia. So that was the one I did. And it's a sideway view of my house. And I've got a popcorn string running down the roof there. We use Linux operating system on our Dell computer. We bought the Dell, and then Scott wiped the Windows off from it and loaded Linux. All right, and this one's from Sharon Lombard. So she made me the gnomes and a gingerbread house. So those were those. Whoops. So now those were the ones I had out. This one that's Greg's that he'll take when he moves out. It's just an old car. Looks kind of cool though. It's heavy. Heavy metal. He'll get a kick out of the fact that I hung it on here. And I always squeeze those little hangers so the ornaments don't come off quite as easy. Oh, okay. So Command Plus would probably increase it. All right, let's open this here. And we'll pull some ornaments out. And I'm focusing, like I said, on the ones that won't break if the cats go crazy. Speaking of cats, that's all cat ornaments right there. This is an angel my mother made me years ago. And she's getting a little, I think she's been attacked by cats a couple times. Let's see if we can put her up there. And I forgot, the first thing I usually like to put on my tree is strands of pearls. So I've got to try to work my pearls on. I don't have a lot of ornaments on yet. So Hopefully they won't get her down from up there. I don't think I have a lot of not breakables. And these are just strands of pearls we used to in the 90s. And I just kind of put them around. I am so thankful that the tree is pre-lit. Uh-oh. I'm washing all the little cat's beds, and I got to get her set back up in her crate. She's having potty issues, so she can't be loose. That's why I rushed her back to the vet today. And she got a steroid shot and new antibiotic for me to have to give her because, oh well, I'm not going to dwell on it. I just do what I do because I feel bad for the cat. And the pearls, I don't really worry if they go all the way to the back, all the way or not. I just like some strings of pearls on. And this tree is in our den. And I'm not putting one in the front room because that's my craft space. And we won't be sitting in there with anybody because we probably won't get visitors. That's okay. This tree is for us to enjoy. And Scott wasn't feeling good, and I told him to stay home today, and he wouldn't do it. I've been wanting to get a couple more strands so they go farther up the tree, but they're hard to find anymore because I always wait for the after Christmas sale, and then they're usually gone. And I don't worry about getting all the way up. So the pearls are represented. Okay. That was a card from Greg one year. And he wrote us a letter inside, and I just keep that. All right. There's a sock monkey. That won't break. It can safely go even down low. It'll turn into a cat toy, but that was from Cracker Barrel. And then I'll put Greg's little Mr. Meeseeks on there because he likes Mr. Meeseeks. Let's see. Let's put him up here. Mr. Meeseeks helps you with problems. Some show Greg watches. All right. Okay, Mary, that's fine. I've got a video I've been trying to get put up for days. I'm just having trouble getting it to edit through editing. And I got just some cat ornaments. There's that one. And this little orange cat reminds me of our little Tesla cat that we used to have. I'm thinking I need to make some ornaments to fill this in the rest of the way because most everything else I have is breakable. But we'll keep going until we run out of ornaments. I like to put ornaments on. Here's a kitty with a bell on it. That way I know when there's a cat in the tree. If you put bells in. And if you push some of your ornaments back in a ways. This was from our first kitty, 1986. This was a freebie. Do you remember one that you could pay the postage and you'd send the labels and you'd get stuff? This was from Fancy Feast, I think. Doesn't say anywhere on it. It's a little faded and aged, but we'll keep using it. I'm not going to stay on any longer than it takes to get through the non-breakable ornaments. So some more fat cats here. Let's do that one in there. There's a little kitty cat. I'm just putting all the cat ornaments on right now. Oops. There's a bell, another bell. Put that back here. There's a little cat dressed up as Santa Claus. Bernadette's watching me from her crate. She's trying to figure out why her crate's not in the right place. Well, I say she's watching. She's listening. She can't see. She's blind. Actually, she's gone to sleep. Oh no, it looks like somebody's got a broken ear or something. I don't know what that is. See what's in here. Oh, these will break. I'll risk it. But that's a little cat ornament there. I put his cat out on the porch, and I think she wants to come in. It's just, she's got to be contained in something. Here's another little glass cat with a red bow on its tummy. So I guess I should make ornaments that are cat safe. Put my pearl bag in there too. Ah, that cat's juggling. Better put some on the back side. My grandmother was big about make sure you get some on the back so the tree doesn't fall over. Don't want the tree to fall over. I guess you could say we love cats from the number we have. All right, so that one can probably go on. And I think that. I've got these pretty bulbs here, but I don't dare put them on. I will put the birds on, the little clip ones, because I'll put them up high. I like this kind of ornament because it's got a clip on the bottom, and you can clip it right onto the tree. We'll see if the cats notice and dive the tree. Put one over here by Mr. Meeseeks. Maybe put one, the last one up here. I think I got these at Michael's when I worked there. Put one here. There you go. I didn't know if this would be something interesting for people or not, but my tree needs to be decorated and I need to put a video up because I haven't put anything up in a while. Oh, here you go. There's a, that was something Greg made one Christmas. Probably 4-year-old kindergarten, maybe. This was 4-year-old kindergarten. He colored in a reindeer. I love the memory stuff in the boxes as much as the rest. Here's another little orange kitty cat. Imagine that. Cat. Then more breakables. Here's a snowman I got in my local, this one's been beat up pretty good. My local craft group that I used to belong to. I don't know if they're still doing it or not, but we did a ornament swap one year, and this little snowman was in there. You can tell the cats have gotten him a couple times. So let's put him up a little higher this year. He's got his eyeballs about to fall off. And those are too fragile. When I worked at Michael's, they did a different ornament each year, and I bought the penguin ones. Every time there was a penguin, I got the penguin. This one's skiing. But again, I don't dare use them because I'm afraid they'll get broken with the cats. All right. Oh, his earphone's broken. Let me see. Yeah, it just sticks on. This is a little penguin. He's got ear warmers. And do y'all remember California raisins? That's what that one is. He's playing a saxophone. And Sally, I'll get you in just a little bit, honey. Here's a Nutcracker. Put him on the back side up here. So we can fill it in. Ooh, not too close to that gingerbread house. Let's go up a little bit more. He's kind of heavy, so I need to put him back on the branch or he's going to fall down. Yeah. Whoops. That's another little fragile one I don't want to put up. Here's another penguin. Here's a penguin and a pony. And they won't break. Turn around, see the world. There you go. I might be full enough with whatever I've got here without having to make ornaments. Although it is fun to make ornaments. These Avon ornaments, they take a minute to pull them out. This was, I have 2 Hershey's Kiss ornaments that I got with Hershey's wrappers. But there's a little trolley. And the other one is sitting over there drying. His arm fell off. So I had to put him aside to dry while I was gone with the cat. Scott likes those. He likes to see which ones I put up. This is on the coffee table. We won't go until we get some cat carolers, so I'll put that over here. I got to clean the coffee table off. And let's see here. It's another fragile one. We'll put back in the box. I'm going to put this up by myself. If I can get it apart. I don't remember that thing. Hold, please. I'll have to cut that off, but my mom gave me this one year. It folds flat so you can mail it. It's a snow globe. And then when you bump up, it opens it to a 3-dimensional snow globe. And there's the back. So I'll put that up with a snowman. Don't push on that, Howard. I'll put that up there. All right. And one that'll get broken. My sister put these violins on packages one year, and I've used them as ornaments ever since. So she would buy ornaments to decorate packages with, and that way you gave them a gift and they get an ornament to remember. So she gave me 2 violins. So we'll put one up here. I'll put one to the back, which he's lost his little doohickey. So are you theme decorators or do you do family treasured ornaments from the past? Just curious. Hi, Erin. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Teresa. Anybody I missed? Hello. And I got this little drum. I'll stick it on here. Oh, why is that one hanging up? There we go. This is another one I got in the crafting swap. It's 2 styrofoam balls with, it looks like that snow texture stuff. And then they've glued buttons on the front and made a little jacket. And then his arms are wire that's like a spring. And then they just made little mittens. And then made a hat and gave him a nose. And his eyes and mouth they're trying to stay. But I've had this probably for 20 years now. Howard's laying under the tree. Which one shall I take down first? Because you know I have to. Then this one was given to me by someone. I'm not sure if they made it using a napkin or if they purchased it, but it's pretty with a Santa Claus on it. When I'm able to put all of my ornaments, all of the handmade, all of the non-breakable, all of the ones that people, well, if I cover the entire thing, it gets really full. This I did when Esther C was still active on YouTube. She's another one that just kind of disappeared, but we did a YouTube partnership in 2015. And I created an ornament using leftover wood that Scott had, and I painted the snowman looking at the star. And it's not an ornament, it's just a little display. So I'll put it up with the Santas too, somewhere here. Maybe right here behind the tree. I would show you, but I'm not going to get you all dizzy. We've got this has cinnamon bits inside it, so when you set your mug on it, it heats up and smells good. I don't know if it still works or not, but they'll go on the coffee table as well. And then someone in my craft group made this, I think. Oh, she didn't sign it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Deanna made this for me. I thought it was real pretty. Let's see. It won't break, but it's got a pin in it, so I'll put it kind of high on the tree. Maybe we'll do this. We'll lift the angel off and put it over the top. And then put the angel on top of it. Can't really see it. And that idea is not going to work, Becky. Let's see if I can just hang it over a couple limbs. Oh, there goes the washer or dryer or both. I'll put it on the back because it's so big. And then here's Mickey. Mickey Mouse. That one I always put down so the cats can play with it. So hopefully you won't pull it down right away. You're not going to pull it down right away, are you? He's looking up at me like, I will. I will. And here's another one someone made me. It's a little reindeer, and her legs are cinnamon sticks, and her arms are cinnamon sticks. And then her antlers are just a little stick glued in there. And then it's just a little, like a pillow sewn closed, and then attach a head and give her a collar. And I just sit her up in like I do Mr. Meeseeks. She just kind of sits up toward the top here in the tree. Put her arm up there. Here we go. And then my nieces and nephews made me cinnamon ornaments. I'll put those on here. I don't know if they still smell cinnamon or not. I put them in a plastic bag. They're still a little cinnamon smelling. It says Aunt Becky and Uncle Scott on it. There's a little cat, I think. And somebody made a butterfly and painted it. Let's see here. I don't know if anybody will come here or not, but I put them on in case the kids do show up here and say, I remember making those. That's a big old chunky snowman there. Jays. Huh. got JCP on it. I don't know. I'm trying to think of which of the kids is JCP. I don't recognize those initials. I know it's from my side of the family. They always list me first. And the kids from Scott's side always list Scott first. Isn't that funny? Okay, here you go. Somebody said they'd never seen a 3D artist trading block. I did these with, I can see his face. He's in UK. I can't remember his name. But I made, I think, 6 of these and swapped. And some people sent boxes back, and then other people sent compact disc. But I made little shadow boxes, and I put a little snowman and some trees in there. I'll have to find someplace to put him. If I put too much here, that'll aggravate Scott because that's his chair. Here's one of the ribbon ornaments that I like to make that look like pine cones. It's really easy to do. You get an egg-shaped styrofoam and you just start layering the ribbon up. You put a square across the bottom and then you fold your ribbon. And I have a video on how to do that too, if anybody wants to look at it. I'll have to see if that one's in my Christmas making section. Here's another little handmade snowman that somebody did out of felt. I like to look at the ornaments in the store and think about how I can make them myself. Isn't that awful? Oh, well, I think we all do it, though. And here's another one of the ornaments I made, but this one I did make into an ornament by putting a ribbon on. I made the box, and then I just put paper, and there's a doily in there, and some Christmas florals. Hi, Vanessa. Hi, Beth. Let's see here. Down in there. I'm going to show these to you, but I'm not going to put them on the tree. There was a lady named Helen, and each year she would paint an ornament for all of us. And she said the best paint to use is the folk art enamel. It's the only one that'll truly stick on the glass ornaments, and you have to bake them for a period of time. And she said if you look on the folk art paint website, they tell you how to do it. But she would do this each year. And here's our Avon countdown calendar. I think most everybody that had kids in the 80s got one of these from Avon. So I'll put that on the door and the cats will steal the mouse. So today's the 13th. So I'll move the mouse down there. Most everybody I know, their mouse is missing. I think plenty. I made these, and I will put these up since I made them, and I know they're not, crazy. I bought the plain white glazed ceramic balls and then some pom-poms, and I made a polar bear. Really easy to do. Throwing out them ideas right and left. Y'all write them down. So we'll put that little bear down there. He'll probably get pulled off and I'll hear boop. Here's another little polar bear. We'll put one up front too. And let's see. This, a friend, my friend Kristen made this for me before she moved away. And it's pulling out, so I'm not going to put it on the tree this year, but it's one of those sequin balls that you poke the pins into the styrofoam thing that's covered in that, it's like string. Do y'all remember those? But Kristen made that for me, but the pin is coming out there. I'm afraid it'll fall on the floor and the cats might swallow the pin. And another friend made this for me. And it's just, she strung the green seed beads and then wrapped it around and glued it. So it looks kind of like a disco ball. She was a member of our craft group too. When we moved up to Greenville, I lost track of all of those gals. Uh-oh. I'm trying to feed it up through here. Here we go. The thing about the green ornaments is they just disappear. Here's another ornament Miss Helen made, the lady I worked with at Michael's, and she hand painted these. And I just think they're gorgeous. But again, I'm not risking it. Then I've got our stockings. I don't have stockings. I might start putting stuff back in there, but there's Greg's, and I put glitter paint on there, and then Scott and I each have a red one. So I got to figure out where I'm going to put those. I'll put those on the coffee table for right now. And then I've got, again, these are ornaments that you can put when you give a gift. If you add one of these to the top, it makes a nice little addition that they can use, you know, for the future. I got the one angel with a horn, and then I got two doves here. I'm trying to find her string. Over here by Mr. Meeseeks. He'll get a dove by him. I think we'll put one over here somewhere. Spread them out, fill it up. These were ones my sister gave on packages. The little chipboard Santa in an old car. And that can go kind of low. And this one has Greg's name on it because it was given to him as one of his Christmas gifts. So that'll go to live with him when and if he moves out. We'll hang that up there. It's pretty heavy. And then this was another one my sister put on a package, and I love her. I really love that ornament. It's really pretty. I love my sister too. All right, I'm not going to pull those out this year. Not going to worry about the baby high chair. This is a stocking that came from Australia. Somebody made it and sent it to me. I think it might have been Sonia's step to, but I could be wrong. I do want to pull out this table runner for the dining room table that I made. I think I made this. It's hard to remember who made it or what I got in a swap. I might put it on the coffee table. I'm going to think of it in here since we're mainly decorating in here. Put all the fragile bits that I set aside. I'm going to break them. At the rate I'm going here, wrap that back up in there. I need to store these. We'll pull out the magical shoebox that will fill up the rest of the tree. After I get all the fragiles put back, I'll sort these out better when we put the tree away. I might separate breakables from non-breakables. And I might get brave next year and go ahead and put the breakables on too. All right. So let's see. Oh, bye, Debbie. Sorry I missed you. Saying goodbye. This is heavy. Not sure what's in it. Oh, these are the ones my sister made me. My sister Robin. She made these one year. I have a sun. These are ceramic. Very heavy. They will make a lot of noise if they fall. I'll hide him back in there so he can fall into the tree branches and not break. And then here's the moon. And I think she made those for each of us siblings one year. And one more. Oh, and this is a pony that a homeschool mom made. And it's made out of clay. I think it's just made out of polymer clay. And then she painted it. I think he's pretty. Forgetting the back again. Not that anybody goes back here. I'll hang him on there. So those can go back in the package. And the Avon Ornaments. Hi, Janet Nash. One of the Avon Ornaments I got when I sold Avon, and that was in the 80s. So this was Greg's first Christmas, I think. So I got the teddy bear in a high chair. These can go down low. They won't break if the cats get a hold of them. So I'll show you my old Avon ornaments. Teddy bear ornament collection. The Teddy on the Train. Teddy on a Train. These were from Greg's childhood purchases because I wanted him to think they were cute. Little Teddy on the back of the old-timey train. Aren't old ornaments fun? Uh-oh, he's hitting the polar bear. The train's running into the polar bear. It's an awful situation. There we go. What's bad is you tuck all these ornaments in on the tree, and then you got to figure out if you got them all. This is Miss Molly Mouse, the Pomander. Ta-da! I might rework that. She might sit on the coffee table. She used to be real smelly with like cinnamon smell. Hi, Joyce. So glad to see you. Hi, Carol. Oh, that's so cool. Janet Nash said her tree is Avon. This was baby's first Christmas ornament, 1986. That's when Greg was born. 1986. Some days it seems like just yesterday, and then other days it's like forever and ever ago. I want to put this so it's hanging close to the trunk because that one is ceramic. I'll just stick it back there so it fills up. Frolicking Santa's Ornament Collection, Santa on a Sleigh. Now I think I have two of these. And one of them, the Santa had fallen out and I glued him back in. Because having the hanger goes just in his hat, and sometimes he just gets pulled out. But it's just a little sleigh with a little Santa in it. And I have two of those. It's filling up. Put the other Santa in a sleigh back here. If he doesn't pull out and end up on the floor. So I will say that Greg's little cat may have some pancreatic problems. So unless he's willing to spend a lot more money, like thousands of dollars, the best thing we probably could do for this little cat is put her to sleep. But Dr. Adcock says it needs to be the owner's decision. And I said, well, I'll talk with Greg about it because I know he doesn't have that kind of money to put into the cat. And we have a lot of cats. Total, we have 6 cats here. So I'm doing what I can. She had a steroid shot today and she's got new medicine. So maybe she'll turn around and get better. I can almost put my box away now. This is Belvedere, the Christmas Reindeer. Another Avon ornament. Ding dong, Avon calling. Do y'all remember those calls? And there he is. This is Belvedere. We got plenty of ornaments on this side. We need some on this side over here. And then let me show you what I like to fill in the last little bit with. I crocheted snowflakes. I think I still have them in this box. This is like a memory box here. Let's see what we got. There's Cheryl's candy cane she made. So we'll put Cheryl's candy cane on here that she made last year, I think. Let's put it right there. And this was a star made out of cinnamon sticks. Isn't that cool? And I probably don't want the cats to chew on that. It might not be too good for them. I know, everybody's probably sick of me talking about my cats, but I have so many. Here's a lollipop made from a yo-yo. If Angie's here, look, Angie. See the yo-yo? And they put a little stuffing in it and then stuck a lollipop stick in it. You can buy just the lollipop sticks with the candy making supplies. But that's all that is a yo-yo with a lollipop stick. Starting to fill up here. Don't know where to stick the next ornament. Another little clay ornament. I might not put that one on. Here you go. This was from Quilting Friends. Little star made out of fabric. And then here's a tree from 2003 from Diane. So Diane, if you're watching, I still have it. She didn't sign that one. I think somebody else. I don't know if Diane made that one or not. Stick that on there. We'll put the tree down here. So I'm not seeing my snowflakes in here. I don't have hangers on these, but there's a little mitten somebody knitted for me, and there's a little stocking. Oh, there they are. I just want to hang these. Let's see. Oh, I did this one year. I did the little cross stitch. That one can safely be on the tree. Even down low, it can be on here. I'm sure these are all going to get thumped and knocked, and there's another one like that. And then this one's like a log cabin ornament from 2002. I'm trying to get to the snowflakes I crocheted, and then I think I'll sign off. Oh, this was the year my son became a sailor. It's hard to remember Greg without a beard. 2008. Oh, let's see. This was from charity. Remember last year we did the fabric ornaments? This one's the one charity made for me. That one has to go on here. And then here are the ones I crocheted. And then there's some that Greg made when he was like in first grade in there. But each of these, I think I made 2 of each kind, each style. And then I used that stuff called Stiffy. And I soaked them all in it and then pinned them down onto something to dry. And I made a bunch of these, and they're good for just little filling in spots. I've never been one to be a theme oriented Christmas tree. My trees have always been all the vintage stuff, things I've gotten for gifts, that kind of tree. I've never been one to have like all pink ornaments. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that if that's what you like, but some of the ornaments we hung on the tree on the farm were probably well over 100 years old. And we had this really weird garland that was real plasticky, probably from the 1920s, that we were still using, and I would hang it from the ceiling instead of putting it on the tree because it would fall apart if you handled it too much. And I thought I had a lot more of these snowflakes, but it's like they've gone MIA. But I'll show you the little mice Greg did when he was real. First grade of 93, and this is from 1991. And they made fingerprints that they turned into little mice. And see, there's the other one. His teacher did his fingerprint, and then she made mice out of them. I thought that was so cute. And that's something you could do with children in your life. Turn their fingerprints into little animals and then have them as ornaments. And here's one he did on an oyster shell. He painted a Santa on an oyster shell. So I think that's going to be it. I have more ornaments. I'm just not going to put everything on the tree, and I think it's full enough. So now I got to clean the coffee table off, but I'm not going to do that with y'all because I think I've kept you long enough, and the tree is decorated. Yay! So I don't have to think about it anymore until it's time to take it down. I do have these other critters that sit around. Here's the Santa, and this one looks kind of beat up because the cats like him. And then we have a penguin that hangs around, but only comes out at Christmas. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed seeing my tree. There's the top. And all the way to the bottom. So I think it's full enough. And any questions from anybody? I'll get down on the floor and won't be able to get back up, but I'm going to have to sign off and deal with Greg's kitty because the temp is starting to drop. There I go with the microphone again. Threw y'all on the floor. All right, guys. You probably can't hear me now because the mic's on the floor. But it was nice to have y'all with me to help me get it decorated. All right, guys. Have a good night, and I will see you in the next live. I'm not sure who does live on Monday night. I know our Lisa won't be on, but is anybody else on Monday night? All right. Bye, guys.